Hey, what's up guys, it's Solomon here. I'm ready to give you guys a nice game smack. So the first thing in the news is Maroon 5 singer Adam Levine is actually suing Activision for, I guess, them putting him funny in the game Band Hero. He's actually angry because the way they used him in the game. So he's saying that they're actually overstepping his agreement and changing things up and using things that they're not supposed to be doing. With other voices in the game, like as well as female voices, so he's kind of angry about that. The lawsuit is going after Activision for fraudulent inducement, breach of contract, as well as violation of the common law right. So they said that Levine is seeking unspecified damages, so we're not sure how much he's suing for and how this is going to go yet. Next in news is the first look preview of this new game called Dishonored. This game was actually like discreetly kind of announced at E3 and wasn't given too much attention. But last week at QuakeCon it was kind of shown a preview and pictures and things like that. So pretty much this game looks amazing and the storyline is kind of cool. Pretty much it's about this guy who isn't on Earth, on kind of a different planet, and I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's about some murder thing that happened and you're kind of like an ex-con or something like that. You're actually kind of like a supernatural assassin, I could say. And most of the game is kind of discreet. You're kind of like, I could say like maybe Hitman style or Splinter Cell Conviction style, where you're in the dark most of the time, but you still have a lot of action. And kind of a Bioshock style. So, cause you actually get to have superpowers and things like that. And it's kind of cool because you're like a supernatural assassin. I mean, that's pretty much like, that's the coolest character you can ever play in a game. You're discreet and you can do crazy stuff. Visuals are so amazing. I mean, the game looks so nice and it's so stunning. I mean, right away you're going to see this and you're going to be like, this is not a normal game. It's not one of those fake games that are being played around. I mean, this is a serious game that's being built and it's going to be a serious game. In the beginning of the game, you start out like just a normal person with no powers, but slowly during the game, you get unveiled new powers. Some of the powers range from bending time to teleporting, jumping speeds, you know, all the cool stuff that you can do in games like Bioshock and stuff like that. Another cool power is Possess, where you can actually possess animals like rats and fish, and actually control their life. But the thing is, if you control like a rat or something, you actually have to be careful because you can actually get like stepped on by actual humans. And if you're trying to get somewhere as a rat, like you can go in the drains and stuff like that, and go through other places and then transform back into a normal human right there. I mean, it's so cool. This game's running on a modified version of Unreal Engine, which is actually the same engine that was used in Bioshock. Still no official release date, but all we know is it's coming out in 2012. So I just can't wait for this game. And lastly in news, there's a group of North Korean hackers that infiltrated MMO software, trying to steal like money or something like that from this from the game's like actual database. Allegedly, it was 4 South Koreans that did this, and they've been arrested for the plot. I mean, of trying to do this. They had charges of organized like 30 video game experts that were going to help hack this whole entire thing in China. What's funny about it is these guys were all graduates from a North Korean college. It was North Korea's science universities. I guess these guys have been hacking and stuff, and they've been doing a lot of stuff because it turns out a few of them were making a lot of money. 30 of these North Korean graduates were actually making $6 million over these 2-year period every single year from these crazy hacks and scams. Another thing is that the Notch, the creator of Minecraft, was actually making $45 million. Alright guys, so in a form of video response or comment down below, tell me what you think of this hacking thing and how should this be stopped and how should they take care of it. How many years of jail should these guys get, and or should they be let go just because they're a bunch of, you know, graduate students. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, like, and favorite. All that good stuff. And don't forget to share this video to your friends and all that good stuff. Alright guys, peace out.